Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Mending Munich. And today we've got a little bit of transfer news and a game for you as well. As always, top right hand corner, if you've missed anything, the playlist is going to be in there. Views over the last couple of episodes have been a little bit iffy. So if you have missed anything, top right hand corner. And let's get straight into this transfer. A little bit of a transfer special in this first season in Munich. So these are the players that we have brought in. So because we've changed to the 4-3-3, we don't really have that many central midfielders in the youth team. So we had to bring a couple of central midfielders in. The first one in is Jordan Le Bourget, and he's going to be playing in that box-to-box midfielder role. We can also play as the advanced playmaker, and as you can see, very, very well-rounded midfielder. 23 years old, so he's got a little bit of growth in him as well. 3-star current, 4-star potential. So Jordan Bourget on a free transfer. He's played a few games in the kind of mid-season, pre-season, and yeah, very, very good player is Jordan. I say box-to-box midfielder, got all the good attributes. Some of the mentals need to be worked on a little bit, but that will work. That will come when he gets a little bit older. But yes, Jordan Le Bourget is in the van. And the second midfielder we brought in was Loic Goujon, and we spent a little bit of money on him. I played around with the wage budget and the transfer budget. It only cost us £57,000 from Auxerre, and yeah, another youngster, 23 years old. Lots of little bit of room to grow. 3.5-star potential, 4-star current, 4-star potential, 3.5-star current. Can play as a defensive midfielder, ball-winning midfielder role, which is good. So we've got cover there. But I can also play slightly further forward as, again, a box-to-box midfielder. So if we are a little bit light in that area, Loic can come in and do the job for us. And he's already worth £88,000. And again, looking into next season, if we're either in this division or gone up, these two players are going to be really, really good for us going forward. And Mandela Egbo, actually, his contract was coming up in 6 months' time, and we've swooped and signed him on a pre-contract. So he will be joining us permanently in the summer, and he'll be one of our right backs. And yeah, he's been really, really good for us this season. 7.09 in the third division, 2 player of the matches, 1 assist, 18 appearances. Absolutely loved Mandela Egbo. A little bit quality, great physicals for someone who's only 21 years old, and we seem to be building a really good squad here at 1860 Munich. And then the final player to bring you is Samir Gracic. We brought him in from the second string, and he will be backup central defender. 2-star current ability up to a 3.5-star potential ability. Good central defender who can play in that cover role. Heading needs to be a little bit better, as does his jumping reach. He's 5'10", so he's a little bit small on the scale for a central defender, but he's going to be good at cover for us. He's played in some non-competitive games for us as well, and he's done really well since he's come in to the squad. So that is the squad. It's looking a little bit big at the minute, but we are looking to potentially get some people out on loan. Cottrell is one that we are looking to go out on loan, but if he doesn't, we'll keep him here in the first team for the next 5 or 6 months, and then we'll reevaluate the whole of the squad going into the new season. But what do you think? How do you think we've done? Drop me a comment in the comment section down below. Couple of really good midfielders, one on a free, one for a very minimal fee of £57,000, and yeah, really strengthened that middle of midfield up for us. I feel got a lot more ability in the middle of the park now. So just to remind you, this is how the league is looking. We're 10 points clear of Brunswick, and we're 11 points clear of Kaiserslautern. Molders is still second in the goal scoring rates. Steinhardt really good in the average rating and the assists, and have the second half of the season go like the first half of the season, we'll actually be promoted either in the automatic or even in the playoff places as well. But looking really good. We've got Würzburg in today's game. They lie 10th. They're a good 20 points off us, and we're away from home in this one. So let's get straight into it. Nice, sharp, short episode for you today, just to get the ball rolling going into the second half of the first season. So this is the new look lineup. So we've got Hiller in goal because Bonman's still not come back from that injury. Egbo, Mausberger, Belhaka and Steinhardt out the back line. Weber nearly close, really close to coming back to full fitness after his broken leg. Lacazette in the ball winning midfielder role, Moller's the box to box, and Bomb as the advanced playmaker. Lex on the right, Carger on the left, and Sasha Moulders up top. 12 goals of the season for him, our leading goal scorer. Let's get into this first game of the first and only game of today's episode, and I'll see you when we kick off. Here we go then, we're in our blue and white, they're in their red and white. We're shooting from left to right, and hopefully another 3 points for us in the league against Wolfsburg. Steinhardt free kick on that right hand side, goes for goal, and it's a good save by Truers, and Steinhardt making him make that save. Really good effort from our left back. He's a little bit of a set piece specialist is Steinhardt. Been really pleased with the way he's played this season. Bit of a drab at first half there. Really, no one really kind of playing particularly well. First game back after the winter break, but 3 shots, 57% possession, playing a little bit better than our hosts. Going to get into the dressing room. Carger's not having the best of the game, nor is Moulders, so we might have to switch something around there. Let's get into the team talk. Gonna certainly say not happy with the performance out there. Go out there and produce a little bit better. Let's see what we can do. Going to go a slightly more direct passing, and then let's hit the wings, but then not play out of defence. So let's see if that works going into this second half. Change is going to have to be made. 25 minutes gone, and 25 minutes to go. Nothing happening at all. We're going to bring Grimaldi on for Moulders, not playing the best of games. Bomb coming back from his injury, can't play out fully, so we're going to bring Loic Goujon on for his debut for the team. So that'll be really interesting to see how he comes on. And Lex again not having the best of games, so going to bring Neiman on that right hand side. 3 changes made on the 25-minute mark, and we're going to go attacking for the final 20 minutes. Hopefully we can get some goals. Steinhardt whipping the ball into Belika's there, and Belika scores. I told him to get a little bit more creative before we went into this highlight, and Semi Belkaya gets that ball into the back of the net. Steinhardt again whipping that ball into the far post, and Belkaya gets away from his marker, heads it into the near post. Keeper, absolutely no chance. 1-0 to Munich. And that is it. Full-time whistle's gone. Dominated the game, really. 8 shots, 4 on target, 55% possession. And Belkaya, got to get that right, Belkaya scoring the goal. 8.0 for Belkaya. He's come into the squad and played really well. 2.5-star current ability, 4-star potential ability. And it's been absolutely phenomenal since he's come in and taken over from Weber in the middle of defence. Now, because that game was a little bit drab, we're going to bring you the next game in the season as well. Let's see who that's going to be coming up against. That's going to be against Erdegren. So we're going to bring you Erdegren as well today. I'll see you in a week's time. Here we go then, second game of the episode, a bonus game for you because the first one was a little bit drab against Erdegren. This is the team. Hiller in goal, Egbo, Belkaya, Mausberger and Steinhardt at the back line. Lacazette, Mole and Bomb are the midfield trio. Lex on the right, Cargo on the left, and Grimaldi's going to come in up top for Moulders. Wasn't too impressed with what Moulders did last time, so going to give Grimaldi the game. Let's get into it, and I'll see you as always at kickoff. Here we go then, we're in our blue and white as always. They're in their lime green and white. Hopefully a few more chances going to be coming in this game. 10 minutes in, and our first highlight, Grimaldi down that line into Lacazette. Lacazette and Bomb's got a little bit of space to go into. He goes for a goal, and Juan Manuel and Bomb gets us underway. 1-0 after 10 minutes. 4th goal of the season for him. Lacazette finding him in acres of space. We'll see in this 3D replay. Grimaldi does well to hold the ball. Lacazette finds and Bomb, and the space he has there is ridiculous, and then Bomb just drives into it, fires into that goal, and it's 1-0 to Munich. That's better, isn't it? Bit more lively in that first half. Lovely old job. Steinhardt again with a throw in just before half time. Goes to Grimaldi. Into and Bomb again. A little bit of time and space to run into. Goes back to Mole this time and back to Lacazette. A little bit more conservative with about 3 or 4 minutes before half time. Not going for the jugular. And Bomb gets the ball out to Egbo on that right hand side. Into Lex. Lex back out to Bomb. And Bomb's going to drive now into Mole. Mole goes for goal. And Voleth gets a good hand to it and pushes it round for a corner. Steinhardt's going to whip this corner in. Can he get the ball into the middle? No, goes to Lex on that far side. Goes for the shot. Falls back to Lex. And it's high wide. And not very handsome at all. That sees us through to half-time. Only one shot on target. I could have sworn Moll had a shot on target as well. But we're 1-0 up, dominating the game, going into the dressing room. I'm going to just calmly say things are going well, but I know you're capable of even better. Go back out there and do the business in this second half. I'm just going to switch up some of the tactical changes as well. I'm just going to tweak it a little bit. Going to not play out defence, but look down the wings, and let's see if that gives us a little bit more joy, because the wingers not playing particularly well this one, so we're probably not getting them in the game as much as we should. So hopefully changing it up, getting Lex and Karga into the game a little bit more will give us a little bit more going forward. Nothing happening in that first 15 minutes of the second half, so first 20 minutes of the second half. So we're going to bring some changes on, and Bomb's coming off again, just coming back from his injury. So Jordan's going to come on for him, Neiman on for Lex, and Nollenberger on for Grimaldi. He's going to change him up to an advanced forward, see if that gives us a little bit more emphasis at the top of the pitch. Lacazette now into Jordan Mo on the edge, goes for goal, and it's just narrowly wide, and we're not getting shots on target. Could that come back to haunt us? We're dominating the game at the minute. Final 20 seconds or so, Conrad with the ball, picking it up, and it's a heavy touch over to Aiger, and that's going to see the game out. That's a 1-0 win, another 1-0 win to Munich. 22 shots, 1 on target though. Going to have a look at that in the analysis, see exactly what's going on. Midfield are playing okay, Lacazette playing really well this one, 7.5, and Bomb with an 8.3. Into the dressing room, passionately say, well done lads, very very nice win, which it was a good win. We're keeping ahead of Kaiserslautern, who won their game against Unteracting, and Braunschweig also won their game against Köln. So we're still 11 points clear of Kaiserslautern, and we are now 12 points clear of Braunschweig. So all in all, we're heading in the right direction. So we are going to be back against Rostock and Zwickau. So Rostock and Zwickau are going to be the next game in the next episode. But that is it for this episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new and you don't miss out on any more content. Remember, tick that little bell icon. Also remember, comment in the comment section below how you think we did in the transfer window. Wasn't major, wasn't massive, but I think we did a good couple of signings with the two midfielders that we've brought back in. And until next time, when we bring you Rostock and Zwickau, I'll see you soon.